Even in written communication, appropriate tone, content, and format must be observed. In this module, we would like to discuss how to write a thank you note, a formal letter, and an informal letter. Expressing appreciation is always a good idea, whether it's for a gift, an act of kindness, or business courtesy. You can do this by sending a thank you note. The formality of your thank you note depends on your relationship with the person you're sending the note to. A thank you note to a senior who gave you a promotion would be a more formal than, say, a thank you note to a long-time client for hosting your lunch. Formal ones can be written on the company letterhead, and non-formal ones can simply be handwritten letter on a piece of stationery. A thank you note need not be longer than a letter. Most thank you letters mention your thanks, what you're thanking them for, and what their gesture, gift, or action meant to you and the company. A formal style is recommended for most business correspondence. It shows courtesy, professionalism, and knowledge of protocol. As a rule, use a formal style unless invited otherwise, or you have already established a relationship with the person you're writing to. Here are some basic rules when composing formal letters. Stationery. Formal letters are written in plain white or shades of white like cream. 8.5 by 11-inch paper. Stationery that bears the company letterhead may also be used. Content. A formal letter usually contains the following sections: sender's full name and address, addressee's full name and address, date the letter is sent or assumed to fall into the hands of the receiver, formal salutation e.g. dear and formal address, a subject heading e.g. job opening for quality control officer, letter body, formal closing e.g. respectfully yours or sincerely yours, name and signature of the sender. Layout on page. There are two commonly used layouts for the formal letter, the block and the semi-block. In the block format, all text is aligned to the left margin and the paragraph is not indented. In the semi-block format, all text is aligned to the left margin but the paragraphs are indented. Both formats are considered appropriate for business correspondence. Tone. Formal letters are formal in tone. Words are spelled out and the sentences follow grammatically correct sentence structure. Comments are organized in a clear and concise manner and avoid unnecessary information. Slang is avoided. An informal business letter is a shorter and more straightforward version of a formal letter. Standard rules on grammar and spelling correctness still apply, but with certain flexibilities. For instance, contractions, abbreviations, and slang may be permissible as long as the professional tone of the letter is preserved. The tone in an informal business letter is more relaxed and conversational. Salutations and closings can be more personalized. For instance, you may say, "Hey Jim," instead of "Dear Mr. Wentworth," and close with "Cheers" instead of "Respectfully yours." Content can be less technical or academic. Familiarity is assumed, but the respect is still there. Example, you can replace, "This letter is in reference to your letter dated July 14th, 2009, to regarding your message last week."